You want to talk about a timely interview? This really fits that bill. I've got Seth with me, and I'm at F5 Storm Shelters. Good to see you again.
Good to see you, Tom.
Been a little while, but still doing the same sort of thing, helping people out.
Absolutely, that's what we do.
This is the season, actually, when people start thinking about how can I better protect myself in the event of any kind of storm situation that comes through.
Correct.
You're there to move right into the breach.
We are. So we've been in business since 2012. Our goal is to provide safety and security for your livelihood. We know we live in that section of the country, right in that tornado alley, where we're going to have activity. We don't know how often, we don't know where, so we just want to prepare and do what we can to protect.
Yeah, exactly. Don't fall for the thing, oh, tornadoes never happen here, or storms. Yes, they do in the Ozarks.
They absolutely do. Now, not to the frequency of, say, North Texas or Oklahoma, but enough that we need this here.
Yeah, and we've all seen in fairly recent history how strong those storms can be, and they don't necessarily have to be tornadic. Straight line winds can do the same kind of thing. So you're protecting yourself on all different fields. Now, how do you help people protect themselves?
So we're offering above and below ground safe room solutions. Simple, steel above ground, FEMA certified safe rooms that can go in your garage, shop building, anywhere there's a sufficient pad, anchor that baby down and it's good to go. Or you can even bury units outdoors or in your garages.
All right, now tell me about the safety of these things, because I know just from what I've done, most damage is done by flying objects or falling objects. How safe are these?
Debris, you're right, this is the #1 killer in tornadoes. That is the deadliest part of a tornado. So these safe rooms are going to be FEMA certified. That's steel thickness, that's the number of anchors. We're focused on providing a safe place where that debris is not going to penetrate and that anchoring is not going to let that shelter be taken away.
As I understand also, of course, you have engineering and the physics of all of this stuff, that's fine, but they test these things out in kind of a real situation.
Correct.
To make sure that they are safe and solid.
Correct. So you go back to the 1970s, the tornado that nearly wiped out the town of Lubbock, Texas. So out of that was born the Wind Debris Science Center down at Texas Tech. So yes, a lot of up-and-coming companies throughout the 80s, 90s, and into the early 2000s. That was a testing grounds. We're going to use a wind cannon. We're going to use lasers. We're going to aim at any potential weak point on these. We're going to test them and see how strong they are.
Yeah, and these are things like firing 2x4s at what you have assembled.
Correct. Usually those 2x4s are fired at a wind speed of about 105 to 110 miles an hour at points on the shelter, mimicking EF5 debris.
What about installation of things like that? Because it doesn't do me any good sitting in the showroom.
The actual cage of the unit, the structure is only a part of it. One of the most important parts is the anchoring. So we have to use FEMA compliant anchors to actually fuse these, if you will, to the concrete pad where they set, and those anchors are going to provide enough resistance to lift to keep that shelter grounded. And universally, large tornadoes, Moore, Oklahoma, Joplin, we see, even though homes and businesses are cleaned off their foundations, the foundation is always there. And there's a reason for that.
And of course, all different shapes and sizes are available through you.
Correct. We offer different styles of above grounds, residential or commercial. We offer sizes of undergrounds too, different styles of those. But yeah, there's a multitude of different styles to fit your need.
And if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, if people can see you or hear you right now, you can bring it to them.
Absolutely. We go all over the state of Missouri. We go into northern Arkansas. We're into eastern Oklahoma. So we serve a very wide area. Our goal is to get you protected. So give us a call.
How do people find your showroom? And if they want to know, more information about all that you have to offer, how do they get it?
So if you're going to come see us, if you're local, 1839 North Commerce is our local address here. Come and see us. We're open 8 to 5 during the week, 8 to noon on Saturday. If you're far away, just give us a call. We can look at shipping rates. We can look at mileage rates. We do go quite a ways, but even shipping out of state, we ship all over the country.
Website or anything like that?
Yeah, website is myf5stormshelter.com. You can just Google F5 Storm Shelters. Great place.
There you are, myf5stormshelter.com. Pretty simple, actually. And you never know when you'll need to protect yourself, so the best idea is start now.